My name is Joseph Perry Corbett. I am a condensed matter physicist here at Miami University. I specialize in thin film growth and scan probe microscopy. So I found AFM Workshop actually through Google. When I started to set up the lab, I went through the main vendors. I've used Bruker and Park for a lot of my research. And I found AFM Workshop, and I started talking with Paul, and I was incredibly impressed with their performance that they could get, especially with the price they could get. So this kind of AFM is really a microscopist AFM, because they give you all the necessary technical documents to, one, take apart the AFM and rebuild it, add things to it, customize it. Right? It's not a black box; it's all open. In addition to that, the software is built off of LabVIEW. So if you have a special technique, so if you're at the forefront of material science, a lot of the techniques you need to do, you have to invent yourself. AFM Workshop gave us a microscope that we could do that. By using LabVIEW, you can make custom sequences in order to make any experiment you want. You need to add something to the AFM, you can do that. Where, the other manufacturers, they make great microscopes, but a lot of times they're black boxes. They're hard to get into. You don't know what you're doing. They don't give you circuit diagrams. But AFM Workshop provides all that. And so what really sold me on the AFM from AFM Workshop was the ability to customize. I wasn't really hesitant about AFM Workshop. I was hesitant about what's the best microscope for the best dollars I can get to give me the maximum number of research. It's hard to, when Asylum comes back with a $200,000 price tag, and AFM Workshop comes back with, $70,000 price tag. It's like, that's like, okay, you can't. That's really hard to beat, especially when you're getting the same features. Whether it was AFM Workshop or Bruker or Park or Asylum, I wasn't really loyal to the brand. I was loyal to the science. That's really difficult. And their customer service, AFM Workshop's customer service is phenomenal. They also have really great microscopes that can come off the shelf for various. I don't do life sciences, but they have a great life science microscope, and they're always innovating. So they're not just putting out a product and letting it run for a while. They're constantly working on how do we make better products. So I would suggest it to everyone. In fact, I invited them to our conference this year at AVS Ohio. So I hope they come and be one of our vendors.